Okay, welcome to the post Dragon Ball Super live stream after Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 64 came out. We're going to be talking about it. Yes, we are starting early here. Let me make sure. First of all, can y'all hear me okay? Do I sound okay? Let me know. Let me know if I sound good. Oh, welcome. Oh, I hear myself. Okay. Just let me know if I sound okay. And if so, I will be promoting. Hello, everyone. How are you? Hope y'all are having a good weekend. I'm having a great weekend right now. I'm having a great time. I spent most of yesterday watching Beavis and Butthead with a friend, old episodes, and I had a great time. And I've been playing the Mario 3D All Stars game, and I'm enjoying that. And yeah, today we're going to be talking about Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 64 like we do every month. We'll be doing monthly streams on the chapters. And I will tell y'all this, and I've said it before, if you're new to the stream, you might not have heard me say this, but we are going to, when Super the anime comes back, right, we're going to be doing a lot of streams. We're actually going to be doing a weekly show when the Super Anime comes back. So every week I'll have a stream for y'all. It probably will only be about 45 minutes. It won't be too long. But I'm planning on that. It's called the Geekdom101 show. So it should be a really good time. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Thank you for all the kind words in there. I hope y'all are having a good day. I'm feeling so good, yo. Like, I've had a complete rebirth of my life in the past few months. I have gone through some trauma earlier this year and some things that kicked up from my childhood, and I started going to counseling, and I feel a lot better. I'm so much more at peace. I'm so much more humble and thankful for all of you guys to be here. And yes, E-Man, there's definitely some Gohan Cell vibes. We're going to talk about that here shortly. We're going to bring in some guests as well. But first, I want to real quick promote the Connect to Fight. I'm going to go ahead and put it on the screen right now for y'all. Connect to Fight should be right there. The Children's Tumor Foundation. This is a charity that means a lot to me. You know, every year we have many children that end up being born with tumors or sometimes grow tumors. And some are cancerous, some are just bad. I mean, they're usually bad. And I don't really know much about the different types of tumors, but I do know that if you go to this website right here, and I want my mods to please post the link in the chat right now. It's tiltify.com/children's-tumor-foundation. You can donate a generous donation if you don't mind giving it. Also, we are taking super chats today, and portions of our super chats will be going to the CTF Foundation. So I wanted to real quick tell y'all about that. And, maybe encourage y'all to help out these children because things are actually worse now because of the lockdowns in the world. And I wanted to talk to y'all about that. So overall, I don't know if y'all saw my review for the manga chapter, but a lot of people seem to have loved this chapter. I enjoyed it, but like I said in my review, there's nothing new. There's nothing new. Thank you so much for the kind words. There's nothing new here. It's basically stuff that we've already seen. That's not always a bad thing because the art was great, the fighting was great, the combat was great, but I feel like, if Goku just beats Moro, it's going to be a little bit predictable. However, I don't think that's going to happen, and we're going to be discussing that with a few different people here today on the Geekdom101 live stream, so should be a good time. We already have one super chat here from John Ismirlian. He writes, what are the odds Moro could stall or distract Jiren? Jiren's not in this fight, though. Long enough to absorb a decent portion of his power to beat him. Jiren's not in this fight, dude. So I'm not sure what you're talking about. If you're talking about like a hypothetical thing with Jiren, I don't think he'll be able to touch Jiren. I think Jiren would take him out quickly. That's what I think. So based on the way this manga chapter went, if you look at the screen right now, I'm going to put it on your screen. If you look at this manga chapter, the way that Moro just got completely owned by Ultra Instinct Goku, and the way that he was kind of being a coward at the end, like as much as Jiren is a beta male in some ways, right? Look at the Shoryuken right there. As much as Jiren acted like a bitch during the Tournament of Power, when in episode 130, Moro's over here begging and pleading for Goku not to kill him. Like, he's a real coward. After all the stuff he did, after all the lives he took, after being a criminal for millions of years, he's a coward. So I think if Jiren fought Moro, I think Moro would be toast. I think Broly would lose to Moro only because Moro can suck him. Yes, I said it. But Jiren, to me, is one of those kind of guys that would probably just go in and take him out because, remember, he is a superhero. So maybe we'll talk about that a little bit later on in the live stream. So just remember to join in. Let me go ahead and check let me real quick check the channel and make sure the stream is up. Okay, yeah, we are live right now. So I'm still waiting for some more people to come in. But I'm going to, let me real quick, I'm going to be bringing in some guests here. Thank you, Anime Sage. I'm going to bring in some guests here to talk about this chapter. So, all right, first guest, here we go. You're live.
Hey, what's up, Geekdom?
How are you, Symbioid? Is that what I call you, Symbioid?
Well, you can also call me by my name, too, you know?
What the hell is your name, bro? Oh, do you want me to give away your name?
Nah, not on here.
Okay, then what do I call you, bro? Like, you can call me by my name, but don't call me by my name right now. So what do I call you then? I'm gonna call you.
Go with Symbioid.
I'm gonna call you the Seminiferous Tubloidal Assnoid. Can I call you that instead?
Oh my god. Yeah, sure. Fuck it.
That's from Beavis and Butthead, by the way. The Seminiferous Tubloidal Buttnoids have left your pants. So, last month we had Ace on here, who will be joining us later, revealing that he likes the Burger King sandwiches that are long, the long chicken sandwiches. So he likes with extra mayo. So he loves long cock in his mouth with extra white sauce. And he'll be coming on later, folks, so it'll be a good time. So, Symbioid, you specifically contacted me because you have thoughts and predictions on where we're going to go for Chapter 64. And I am curious about that, but first I wanted to get your thoughts. Did you like this manga chapter? Did you enjoy it? What did you think about it? Also, in case I haven't made it very clear, we are going to be talking about spoilers. So if you haven't read the manga chapter, guys, you got to get on it, man, because we're going to talk about them on this show. So go ahead, man. What do you think about the chapter, and what are your thoughts on what's coming up in the future?
I thought the chapter was pretty alright. For Super, the manga in general, I think it's the best that it's had in a while.
Okay, fair
the
enough.
art was pretty cool. In my opinion, I think the art could have been a little bit more polished. I like a lot of Toriyama's corrections because...
Hey, but hold on. One more thing. All right, go ahead.
I thought Toriyama's corrections on Goku's face was pretty cool.
How do we know for sure they were corrections?
Well, if you look at the...
I think they were too,
pages,
but... I'm sorry, go ahead.
If you look at the original draft pages, you know that look that he gives Jocko when he tells him, like, oh yeah, Beerus wanted to join for that same reason. That's, if you look at the ears, they kind of look like Toriyama's Goku's ears.
No, that's fair. I was just curious if something had come out and maybe I missed it. You know what I mean?
Nah, it's just a detail. But anyways, I thought, for the most part, Ultra Instinct was portrayed really good.
Mm-hmm.
I did like, you know that one sequence where he does the God bind and then goes up and does the, well, I call it the God punishment. Well, I don't know, I call it that move on Moro.
The God punishment?
Yeah, where he just leaps into the end and ends up doing the Shoryuken on him. Well, I call it the God punishment. That's a headcanon.
Why don't you just call it the Shoryuken?
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess.
What is this? Why are you... Oh, wait, hold on. I got questions. Why are you making up moves? You're like inventing the names of moves like you work for Dokkan or something like that. Like, so if Goku throws an elbow, is it going to be called like the Roaring Royal Elbow? Like, are you just making these up? Like,
nah, come on, man.
Do you write for Dragon Ball Wiki?
No, no.
That's what they do. Anyways,
no,
okay.
I've seen that, though.
No, the uppercut was great, but continue your point.
I think the only thing I didn't really like about the chapter was having Whis and Beerus there.
They didn't really do anything, but what bothered you about that?
I feel like that takes away a lot of the suspense, because if, let's say, for example...
I've been saying that forever, bro. Dude, I had people fighting with me about that. Like, people seem to always misinterpret... Well, not people. Certain people, and we'll leave it at that. They misinterpret what I mean when I say that the gods are actually harming the story. Like, no one is saying they don't like to be entertained by Beerus and Whis. It's just that when Goku makes friends with these guys and with the Omni King, if they've always got his back, there's no drama. Like, where's the drama at? Like, Moro can't really win. Like, Moro cannot win if Beerus is there and Whis is there. That's what I've been trying to say. Like, it's just, it takes away from the drama. Like I said that last manga chapter. I disagree, man. I think the gods are okay. Like, okay, I get it. Nothing wrong with disagreeing. That's cool. But understand where I'm coming from. That the gods always take away drama.
Yeah, them being there can also pose a problem. Like, for example, if Beerus hadn't crushed, the gems in his hands, who's to say that he wouldn't just teleport behind, Beerus and just take his powers or copy them?
Well, that's one thing that could happen. It could be possible that in the next manga chapter, there is a possibility that Moro could somehow copy Beerus' powers. Now, many people are saying, well, what about the crystal that got shattered? What about that hand that got cut off? We talked about it last manga chapter. Didn't you say you had an idea about that?
Yeah, so you remember when Goku ends up doing the back kick to Moro and he ends up launching him to the lava that was rising from the planet?
You're talking about in this chapter, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can pull it up, but keep talking. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up.
Anyways, in this chapter, he ends up getting that hand burnt off. Now, if you remember in the beginning of the chapter, when he sees Ultra Instinct for the first time, not Omen, he ends up becoming afraid. But there's a panel where Moro ends up looking away for a moment, notices something, looks back at Goku and makes sure to get him away. For whatever reason, I don't know if this is planned, but...
Well, it sounds like it might be, but
it might be.
Yeah.
But if you remember, Beerus ended up getting his neck grabbed and cut off. But that hand could still be on the battlefield, and the gem in that hand wasn't crushed.
Right.
So
he can reattach it now.
Yeah. So what I think is going to happen?
I think you might be. I think you might have found something. Spoilers? No, it's a guess, but you may have found it. You may be right.
That Moro is, just fucking with Goku, saying "help me," and that for whatever reason Goku's gonna get the rock off of him. Moro's gonna end up using that teleportation ability that he has, where he disappears in the flames. He's gonna find that hand. He's gonna use his magic to reconnect it, and then it's gonna show that he has Beerus' abilities. So then he's gonna pull out Ultra Instinct.
No, I don't think he's got Beerus' abilities. I think you're wrong about that. I think you're totally wrong about it. I think what could happen is he could use that hand and take Beerus' abilities or somebody else. I don't think he's taking Beerus' abilities because that would put him at angel level and Goku can't beat him. I do not see that happening. I don't.
You don't think that he could, use...
Dude, he already tried, remember? And then Beerus said, I can't sense your ki, or he said, I can't sense your ki. Remember, that was last chapter. He can't take Beerus' powers because Beerus has no energy to take.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So, okay, look at the screen for a second, if you don't mind. I'm trying to find that kick. I'm close to the end of the chapter here, or at least the scene where he looks away for a second. That's what I'm trying to find because I want to see that.
I think it's in... Yeah, you're near it.
Okay, he's in the lava. Right here?
I think it's the next one.
Okay, so right there in the lower... Okay, let's actually look at that for a second. Oh, geez, what the hell did I do? Okay, wait. See, you can't even zoom in. Because, this is so weird. The Viz page is weird. Oh, you can zoom in. Okay. So if we zoom in here... So there's the missing hand. And that is not the same hand that he had before. That is the missing hand. So I feel like hold on a minute. Let me look at something real quick. Hey mods, don't I'm just looking to see what y'all are... if somebody curses, it's okay. Just make sure they're not cursing at anybody else. If you want to curse in the chat, go for it. But don't curse at other people. We're gonna get to the chat super chats in a minute. But anyways, okay. So here's the torn hand, right? Here's the hand, right? It should be on the screen right there, right? So you're saying that there's another panel where he looks away?
Yeah, in the beginning of the chapter.
At the beginning of the chapter?
Yeah, when he sees Ultra Instinct Goku, when he sees Ultra Instinct for the first time in this chapter.
When Goku transforms into it.
Yeah, there's a panel where he looks away and kind of notices something, and then proceeds to throw blasts at Goku.
Okay, I have the panels pulled up here. All right, there's the Ultra Instinct panel. All right. I don't see him looking away at all, bro. I see Moro saying, Now what? What's that form? And then Goku at cool panel. I mean, this is a great panel. This is a great dynamic panel, right? But I'm not seeing anywhere where he looked away, dude. I'm not seeing that.
It's right after this one, I think.
Oh, right here where he says "ah." That's what you're talking about, right?
All right, no,
hold
not
on,
that
hold
one.
on. It's not this one right here. Look at the screen real quick. It should be popping up live. There's a little bit of lag, folks, because we're recording this. There's like a 7-second lag or 10-second lag or whatever, one. Where he looks over and goes "ah."
Yeah.
So you think that the "ah" is his other hand that got cut off?
Yeah.
So all right, fair enough. How is this fight going to end then? Because I'm thinking he's going to get the hand back and use it, but I don't think it's going to be. I don't think he has Beerus' abilities, bro. Because they didn't show him even doing that. I think he could use somebody else's abilities though, like maybe even Goku's. But I don't think he's going to take Beerus's. So then how does this story? How do you think it's going to end now? Then, like, do you think? Because I'm thinking Vegeta is going to help. They didn't give Vegeta this ability for him not to help.
No, yeah, totally. And I mean, it would make sense for Vegeta to just come in and, split the two of them. But then again, Ultra Instinct...
People in the chat are saying...
For Goku to fight him in that form.
People in the chat are saying that he's not really looking away, he's just scared. I mean, you're right. That's the thing, guys. You might be right. Like, I don't think Symbiote is saying this is definitely what's going to happen, but he's trying to piece together clues. I still do think that the hand is going to have a factor. I do think that the hand is going to have a factor in this. I'm telling you. I might make a whole video about it. I think the hand is going to have a factor, and I think that's what's going to happen. Toriyama's predictable. This is not Toriyama writing this, bro. It's Toyotaro. We've gone over this. Please watch the videos I've done about the Dragon Ball Super manga and the Dragon Ball Super 10-year time skip. We've already gone over this. Let me take some super chat questions, bro. We got people sending in questions here. Let me go ahead and take them. Super Alvin Jackson. And by the way, folks, if you want to be on one of these streams with me, you have to sign up for the members. Become a member by clicking the join button underneath the video where it says subscribe. Next to it says join. Become a member. Tier 2 and Tier 3, which is Super Saiyan Soldiers and Ultra Instinct. They get access to the Discord server. And when you have access to the Discord server, that's where we're taping this right now. So you can join me live on these streams if you want to, but you have to be in the server and of course be here when the streams happen. Obviously, you have to be around. So yeah, just letting y'all know that. Sign up for the membership and you can do it. Okay, so super chat. Super Alvin Jackson says, first, the art in this chapter was awesome. I agree. Would you say this MUI Goku is stronger than the one that fought Jiren? Absolutely, because Goku's stronger. We know Saiyan forms, they can get Zenkais, but what about UI? No. You are confused. Watch my video on Zenkais. Transformations don't get Zenkai boost, brother. Saiyans themselves get Zenkai boost. This is internally in them. You don't have to be a Super Saiyan or UI or God or any of that shit. All you have to do is come close to dying or die. Usually it's not that extreme, but you come close to die, you get beat up, and that's how you get a Zenkai. But you don't have to be a transform. So it would be Goku's base form that gets stronger from the Zenkai. However, there's been some debate because some people think that they don't get Zenkais as much anymore. And I think they do, but not as much as before, like not as strong as before. But even without the Zenkai being a factor, Goku is still more powerful. Goku learned from his fight with Jiren. Goku learned from his fight with Broly. Goku learned from training with Beerus. Remember, Goku trained with Beerus for 3 months. So obviously Goku's stronger than the one in tournament of power. Gurren Lagann guy says, hello Geekdom, I think Goku's going to go do an SS2 Gohan. Not finish off Moro because he wants to fight, but also because he wants to make Moro pay. I don't think that's going to happen because he's already kind of done that. I don't think that's happening, but it is possible. It is possible. B Weezy says, Toro's going to copy the Buhan severed arm. He might. I mean, that's what kind of, they've done that before. But, with the goop, like, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've done that before. So, I mean, it could be a twist. I mean, again, like I've said before, this manga chapter, this manga arc is basically a copy of everything else we've already seen. There's no new ideas here. Like, Moro's kind of new, right? Kind of, sort of, but not as much. Like, his ability to suck people is new. It's just not that's the only new thing. Everything else seems to be recycled stuff. But I do like Force Spirit Fission. That's also kind of new. We'll see how it ends. I mean, I don't think it's going to end next month, guys. I think it's going to end in November or December. I'm not expecting this manga chapter to end next month. So, moving on, Overcharge 88 says, Geekdom, do you think we'll ever get an arc with Goku, Vegeta, and Broly teaming up with the Saiyans from Universe 6, or do you think it'd be too quick since Goku and Vegeta are way stronger than the Saiyans in Universe 6? Well, they are way stronger, and so is Broly. However, it would be cool if they had a movie where all the Saiyans, Universe 7 and Universe 6, and the half-breeds like Gohan, Goten, and those guys all work together against some common enemy, a Frieza army or something. I would be fine with that. Or Goku, Vegeta, and Broly. I mean, I don't think it would be them fighting the Universe 6 Saiyans. I think it would be them working with them. And I still want to see what happens when Broly meets Kale. By the way, one more thing. Alright, so what do you think about that?
Yeah, I want to see Broly meet Kale. I mean, the Universe 6, Vegeta going to the universe, to Planet Sadala, I feel like it's already a little late for that now. I feel like they should have done that as like a special or something.
I don't think it's too late for that. I don't think it's too late for it at all. That's still a storyline they have in their back pocket.
Well, do you think he even still cares about that now?
I mean, he's busy right now with Moro, but I think when things calm down... Because I think the fight with Broly may have piqued the interest of Saiyans to Goku and Vegeta. I think now that they realize that there were more out there and they have ones that are this strong, they might want to do something with them. So, I mean, it could be like a rebirth. What people don't understand, and if you've been watching me for a long time, and with or without the streams, you know this principle. Dragon Ball Super Broly was not the end of Dragon Ball Super whatsoever. Dragon Ball Super Broly represents a rebirth for Dragon Ball because Super, like the Super timeline from, let's even include Battle of Gods, from 2013 to 2018, right? That's like the Dragon Ball Renaissance. But now with Broly, now that we have Tatsuya Nagamine, who was the director, who had worked on Dragon Ball Super before, but he directed the film, and now that we have Shintani, now Hiro Shintani's designs, when Dragon Ball eventually comes back, whether it be in movie or TV series, it'll be Shintani style. So it's kind of like a rebirth for Dragon Ball. It's kind of like sort of like a setup for the future. That's what Broly was. In many ways, Broly was an experimental film. When you really think about it, it really was. Demon of Empire says, I feel the only thing that could challenge UI Goku is another UI character or some other character who knows it, a weakness like Goku's emotions. Possibly, but I think it will be challenged at some point. Jiren challenged it. I mean, Jiren didn't just roll over. He fought UI Goku. Way better than Moro did. I mean, he fought him. But I feel like Angels could probably beat, I'm sure the Angels could beat Goku. But below that, it could be tough. I do believe, Omni King, I agree with you. I do believe that Goku, I believe that at this point, with silver-haired Ultra Instinct, I think Goku surpassed Beerus. I think it's unquestionable now that he surpassed Beerus. What do you think?
As do I. No,
okay.
So do I.
Yeah.
I think this sets up for the rematch. I think the one who can pose a threat to UI Goku's Beerus, and Jiren too. But
yeah, but
Jiren,
I think Beerus loses, bro. If I'm being real with you.
Honestly, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, even Beerus is giving him respect too, and saying the way he's fighting is godlike. So, who knows how Beerus fights at his 100%? But UI is probably going to be the one that finishes him at that 100%.
I agree, Real King Vrav, and I agree with you, Almighty Do Hansen. Okay, Eric Newcomer says, do you expect Moro to use more of his magic in the next chapter as a last resort, and how will UI handle it? Appreciate all your work and content. Completely would love to see that. I think Moro may have more tricks up his sleeve. And this is not over. Like, people are over here screaming about how predictable it is. And yes, it is predictable that Goku's going to get silver-haired now, but I don't think it's going to end yet. I don't think Goku's going to finish him off next chapter and we're done. Something else has to happen to build the drama. You know, Toriyama always makes you think that something is over when it's not. Look at Cell. Gohan dominated Cell, and then what happened? Cell got big and blew up, and then Goku died with him, and then same thing with Majin Buu. Like, they came close to beating Buu. Like, you had Gotenks, you had Gotenks, Ultimate Gohan, Vegito, all these false finishes, right? and Boo still kept going. So I think it will continue, but I think that I'm telling you all this right now. I am about 90% sure that at Jump Festa December, this December, it will be Jump Festa, they're going to announce the next arc for Super. I don't know if it's going to be I don't know if Moro's going to end in like December, January, or if it'll end November, December, but I do think the next arc is going to be announced and there'll be a trailer for it at Jump Festa. What do you think?
No, yeah, totally. I mean, they're already showing promotion stuff for Super with the Jump Festa, like posters and stuff that are saying that it's going to be online.
No, it is. I already talked about it on Twitter. I don't know if I didn't make a video about it because I didn't want to lead people on, make them think that Super's going to come back. Because people assume that because they're doing Jump Fest that Super's going to come back, the anime, and that does not mean that. There's a billion different Toei properties. They could be announcing another One Piece movie. I mean, they're going to announce a lot of stuff. But one of the things that I think they will announce is the next arc. Will we get the anime announcement? I don't know. I have no idea. I couldn't tell you that. I have no idea.
I'm excited to see what happens next, but I'm also excited to see what's going to happen, with Vegeta, because Vegeta already got healed. If you remember in this chapter,
the next Vegeta super chat, right? The next super chat, Joshua says, "I'm sorry, Vegeta should have gotten the W." He might still get the W. It ain't over yet. Swaggy,
if he gets the W, that'd be great.
Swaggy Boost is making a joke saying, "But Geekdom, Goku doesn't kill," which you know he does. iOS Inc. says, "I'm an SSJ member. Can I get a Discord link?" So I've explained this many times. If you want a Discord link, you have to go to the community tab and go to the thread where I ask you to reply if you want a Discord link. I'm not just gonna give you a link during the live stream, dude. That's not happening. If you join as a member, you need to check the community tab. That's where I post everything. All the exclusive previews for upcoming videos, the exclusive Q&As, the exclusive Discord stuff. That's all in the community tab. I've had people sign up and they're like, "I don't know where to get the Discord link." I'm like, dude, it's in the community tab. Like, you have to scroll down and look at the members only posts, because there's posts that only members can see, and that's for you. And then if every month or so I end up asking for people to give me a reply so I can get into the server. So that's how you do it. Everything's from the community tab, just letting you know. It's a very useful tool. Sean says, "Do you think Goku's making a mistake by not finishing Moro right away?" Yes. I said that in my review. Why is Goku being an idiot? He's done this so many times. Kill the motherfucker and be done with it. Jesus. All right, well, I'm going to bring in a different guest, bro, but do you have anything else you want to say, Symbiote, before I bring in somebody else?
Yeah, actually, I have a question for you.
All right.
What do you think of Goku ripping off, the Galactic Patrol?
This is very sexy, bro. It turned me on. Is that the answer you're looking for?
That was one of them.
I wish Daisy would do that.
Will,
sweet pea. No, go ahead.
Do you think when he says that he wants to fight an Earthling, do you think that he doesn't want to ruin the honor of the Galactic Patrol? Didn't the king say that they can't kill when they apprehend?
But dude, did you not forget the very last line where he asked Jocko death penalty, right? And he goes, "Yeah, kill him if you want."
No,
they literally say it in this chapter.
But I was thinking about that too. I was like, maybe he has it in that head that he doesn't want to.
Well, that part is true, but I think the GP want this guy dead. Who wouldn't? I mean,
yeah.
Anything else?
No, other than I just think that it was really stupid that he didn't finish him off. I also thought it was weird that the punch that he does on him wasn't able to blow a hole through his chest either. Maybe, or that it wasn't felt throughout the universe. Was he holding back in that punch?
He may have been. This is the first time we've actually seen Ultra Instinct on Earth. Remember, guys, we have not yet seen Ultra Instinct performed outside of the World of Void until this chapter. This is the first time that Universe 7 experiences it. That's why I'm hoping that for the anime adaptation, they do stuff like that where he punches them and the whole universe feels it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it would really show how powerful UI is in Universe 7.
That would be amazing.
Who feels it?
That would be amazing.
Who feels it? And you know what's weird, too? That they didn't show Supreme Kai at all. Like, even, watching from,
They haven't shown anybody, bro. They haven't shown anyone. Like, where's the Grand Priest at? They didn't even show him when Beerus disappeared.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of questions. I think one thing that I do want to see happen, though, is Goku and Vegeta teaming up in their strongest forms going up against Moro. Because Moro has to get, he he has to get more power in order to be able to fight UI Goku.
I don't think he's
And
gonna even do
Vegeta's
that.
there. And Vegeta's there, so obviously something's gonna happen. That's gonna end up causing the both of them to team up.
Vegeta needs to finish him off, bro. That's what everybody wants. You know what I think? Do you know what I think Goku should do though? For real?
What's up?
He should do that, bro. That's what he should do. Oh my god, it smells. Fuck. Fuck. Finish your point. Oh my god.
No, yeah, I just think.
Oh.
I just think what's gonna, in my opinion, what probably could happen is Moro's gonna end up, tricking Goku, allowing him to, get up from the rock. He's probably gonna end up healing himself if he even can. Who knows though? Because we don't even know if he even can anymore because the gems are broken.
Right.
And he's gonna end up getting. Because I remember I had talked with somebody else about this, that they had said like, oh, what if he gets a Zenkai boost because he has Gohan's, cells in him. He has.
But when the crystal got smashed, he presumably lost a lot of power.
Yeah, you're right.
And he also and he doesn't really have Goku cells or Gohan cells. That's wrong. That's incorrect. He has their powers. Like there's a big difference here. Moro is not absorbing like their cells and their. That's incorrect, bro. Tell that guy he's wrong. He's not absorbing their fucking like essence and their life force of their cells. He's taking their techniques and their abilities. Totally different from Cell. I'm gonna have to do another video called Moro's Absorption Explained. Since I'm already doing Cell and Boo's Absorption Explained, I'm gonna have to do Moro's later on. Hey, but thanks for joining me, brother.
Hey, thank you, man.
I'm gonna move you back in the other room. All right. Hey, Paul, you're live. Ultra Instinct Paul. 5 seconds. 3 seconds. 1 second. You failed. Okay, he was live. He was deafened or muted. Or he wasn't deafened. He was muted. Didn't hear me. All right, Fitzmonk is coming in. Hey, Fitzmonk, you're live. Fitzmonk, you're live. Are y'all not ready today? I told y'all to be ready. Fitzmonk, you're live. You fail. That's 2 people now that I have brought in to be live, and they're not paying attention. I hope they're not taking a shit or something, bro, because you're missing out. All right, Zio. Okay, Zio, you're live. Zio. Okay, finally somebody's paying attention. Yo.
Oh, they missed their chance, didn't they?
They did. You're live right now, bro. Let's talk about this arc, this chapter. What do you think about this chapter? What do you think about Ultra Instinct Goku?
Well, I think it's kind of like, I think it's gonna really affect the story later on if Goku just gets to keep having Mastered Ultra Instinct completely. Because where do you go from there?
You're gonna have to find somebody who's gonna be able to fight him toe to toe, which is gonna be difficult. It ain't gonna be Broly.
I think Beerus would have a chance, but he might be push Goku to his maximum, but he'd lose in the end.
No, I think Goku surpassed Beerus a long time ago. I mean,
yeah, I agree.
I think Goku has. I think Beerus having Hakai is dangerous. Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for reminding me. I got a video I'm going to be putting out soon called Beerus versus Moro, where we're going to be, me and MJ are going to be discussing what would happen if that fight happens. So that's coming up on the channel very, very soon, probably sometime next week. Also, I got an over 1 hour interview with Tiffany Vollmer, the original Dragon Ball Z Bulma, the one that voiced her in Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, the one from back in the day. She's coming on, and she's freaking awesome. I can't wait for y'all to hear that interview this week. So, Zio, Alistair Alexander sends in a super chat, and he says, what would you like to see next arc? I like to see Sadala. What do you want to see after the Moro arc?
I'd agree that having a Sadala arc where you go to the universe, well, just exploring more of Universe 6 would be pretty cool. Like seeing the differences between the Saiyans and Universe 7 and 6. And
that's Sadala, yeah.
As well.
Right, like Freeze, like the Frost people.
And the Namekians, and see what's different between each race, because it would be pretty cool to have arcs focusing on that instead of just more Universe 7.
This guy in the chat goes, does Geekdom not read super chats? All I've been doing is reading super chats, bro. You're not paying attention? like pay attention, bro. Come on. Hayden Sawyer says, do you think Goku's going to find a way to separate... These are all super chats I'm reading. Hayden Sawyer says, do you think Goku is going to separate 7-3, maybe using Vegeta's new ability, maybe to have mercy on 7-3 so he doesn't have the death penalty? No, Goku does not know Force Spirit Fission. He said that himself 2 chapters ago. That's not happening. Vegeta could do that. That could happen by Vegeta, but not by Moro.
I agree that Vegeta might do that. It's a possibility. I'd actually prefer that, but you don't really know what Toyotawa is racking up in his brain at the moment.
Hold on a minute. I'm not ignoring the chat, bro. I can see the chat.
Chat's salty.
But I'm reading super chats, bro. Like, it's like, dude. Now you make me want to read the chat. Anyways, my friend called me stupid for saying that Z is better than Super. Do you agree? Z is way better than Super.
Oh, Z pisses on Super. No comparison. GT pisses on Super, in my opinion.
Well, that's a different debate. But Dragon Ball Z is definitely better than Super. Also, I think the anime will return by late 2022, either in a series or a movie. I think it'll be sooner than that. PW Gregory says Vegeta got his W by returning the energy. He's done. Possibly.
I still think it might be like a Cell thing, like in the Cell games, where Vegeta contributes somehow, doing something to help Goku get the complete win.
Right, yeah, the assist. Adrian Escalera says, do you think Moro is stronger than Beerus? That's a good question. I'm going to make a video about that this week. So we'll answer it in the video. But what do you think before I'm not going to say what I'm going to say because that's coming up in a video. He didn't even know I was making that video, so.
I don't think at the moment Moro is stronger than Beerus.
No, not now. He's a bitch.
Yeah, but like, if he continuously ate planets, yeah, he'd eventually, it's like, well, to equate, it would be like Turles just eating the fruits of the Tree of Might. Would he surpass Frieza? Yes, but it's going to take a while.
Right. Fred Solly said, do you see the tail being the next power-up? Like the next transformation would be a combination of UI and SS4. Can you see UI Vegeta or Gogeta? Well, I've already done a video about UI Gogeta. I think... Hold on. I think UI Vegeta could happen, but I don't think there'll be another transformation. Like, I don't think... I mean, okay. There might be, but I don't think it's going to happen, but it could happen because they like to do that. So Mecha Saiyan says traveling back in time and making changes splits the timeline, right? Yes. What if Trunks asking for help against Goku Black created a new timeline we're seeing, different from the end of Z as we know it? Yeah, but that wouldn't explain Beerus and Resurrection F, dude. So that doesn't really work on that. Hey, Zio?
Yeah.
All right. I got really bad gas, bro, because I went to sushi yesterday and I ate these things called I ate these like pancakes that were made of. I tweeted about it. Did you see what? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think I recall you saying
sushi. Yeah. Well, no. Well, I went to sushi, right? But I ate these pancakes called scallion pancakes, where it's basically like scallions. It's like it's not really a pancake. It's like a scallion mixed with a pancake. Or like okay, it's got the texture of like a crepe, but it's scallions and it's freaking good. I had 2 of them. They were so freaking good. Y'all, if you go out to like an Asian restaurant, y'all have to freaking try this. If you can get a scallion pancake, try it. Okay. No, I cannot stop farting, bro. No, I cannot stop farting. If my farting bothers you, leave. Like, I'm not gonna... listen, let me tell you something right now. If I stop farting, I'm gonna explode. And you don't want me to explode. So, y'all are so fucking like... Y'all are so stuck up, bro. They're so stuck up in there, like, oh, stop farting, it's disgusting. Shut the fuck up, bro. Chill out.
It's his stream. It's Geekdom stream. He can do what he wants.
We're having a good time here, bro. Like, most people think it's funny, but there's oh, it's disgusting. Ugh. You're disgusting, motherfucker. You're a human being. You have germs. So do I. You know? Anyways, Brakovich Braka Glitch. Great name. The best final bad guy death from any of the main crew. Worst death of a final bad guy, DB to DBS. What is your favorite death of a villain? I'm going to go with Perfect Cell getting killed by Gohan. That's my favorite, even though I really love Kid Buu and the Genki Dama. What do you think?
My favorite villain death would probably have to be OG King Piccolo's.
Like when Goku punched him through the chest and then he spit out the egg?
Yeah, that's my favorite villain death in Dragon Ball.
That's a good one, yeah. Joshua 3 says, hold your Taco Bell gas till after the live. I actually didn't have Taco Bell. But I wanted to. I thought about it. Taco Bell kind of sucks now, bro. Okay, let me get back to these questions here. Goku knows Hakai too, Geekdom. Yes, I know. In the manga, Goku knows Hakai, so Goku couldn't Hakai him. Which makes you wonder, why doesn't he just Hakai him? Like, just end it. You know what I mean? B Crow says, Geek, love you, man, but Beerus is way stronger than MUI Goku. DBS will end with MUI Goku and Vegeta fighting Beerus, maybe a draw. That is incorrect, and I can prove to you that's incorrect. Number one, Beerus was shitting himself when Goku did MUI. Number two, Whis himself says that Beerus has not mastered MUI and Goku has. Number three, Goku beat Jiren, who is said to be stronger than a god of destruction, and Beerus was marking out over that. Watch the Tournament of Power and focus on that, and you'll notice that Mastered UI Goku is stronger than Beerus. Beerus fears MUI Goku. Beerus was even fearing Goku with the Kaioken when he did it against Hit. Like, watch it, dude. It's right there. Like, pick up on the subtle clues. It's not like they just straight up tell you that. Like, Beerus is definitely afraid of MUI Goku. Now, you may be right about one thing. Beerus at 100% power, training and fully focused, that might be different. But Beerus, like this guy, I think he wouldn't. I don't think he would beat. He would beat him. You know what I mean? I don't think he would. All right. Anyways, back to the next question here. Sean says, if there was an arc about the history of Beerus becoming a god of destruction with his brother, would you be interested in that? Yes, I would love that. I love Champa. Champa's like my favorite new character. What do you think?
I think it could be like, a side story in the, during chapters, they could just have a few panels each chapter, just in the as bonus section, and just do it over a few chapters to put it out. That way, they can keep doing other arcs while doing that as well.
Right. Legion says people who complain you are not reading chat must be new. I do read the chat. I just can't answer the chat all the time. You know what I mean? And then they have a guy who thinks he knows more about Dragon Ball than me, laughing that I said that Beerus would lose. Okay. So I just made it up then. I don't know anything about Dragon Ball. I don't know, brother. I've been getting paid pretty well because I know stuff about Dragon Ball.
Geekdom knows more than I, and I know a lot.
Yeah, I don't. For you to come in here and tell me that I don't know anything about Dragon Ball, bro, you don't know anything about me, homie. Juice says, I think Goku's gonna fake his death and Vegeta's gonna awaken a new transformation. That's not happening. I don't see that happening at all. Huh?
I don't see Vegeta getting a transformation for a while.
I don't see Goku faking his death either. There's no point. What would that accomplish? Goku faking his death? It's just not gonna work.
I don't think Vegeta will get another transformation for a while.
Did you notice that the arm, this is from Discount Dabby, the arm Moro got burned off was the same arm that Beerus cut off last chapter, both their left side? Yes! We talked about that earlier. And I do believe that arm, he's going to reattach it, right? And somehow, be able to use it.
It's going to have some relevance, like the arm that Vegeta, Boo lost his back of his antenna. When Vegeta was fighting Boo, I think will have some relevance the same way.
People in the chat are saying that maybe Beerus is more surprised than scared. That might be true. Listen, I'm not 100% saying, I am not 100% saying that Goku would wipe the floor with Beerus. That's not what I'm saying. Understand me. I'm saying that I believe that Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku could defeat Beerus. That's what I'm telling you. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, and I'm not saying it's a guarantee. I'm saying I think so. If you disagree with me, that's cool. Nothing wrong with that. But based on the way that Goku has powered up and how he fought Jiren and how he is here, I just don't think, What was Moro's wish? Brother, that got answered about 10 chapters ago, bro. I can't believe people are still asking about Moro's wish. They answered it in the chapter. He wished for the prison guys to break out. That was 10 months ago.
Wait, people still asking that?
Somebody in the chat asked what was Moro's wish. That was answered 10 months ago. Well, maybe not.
Dude,
maybe not 10.
Read the manga.
It's there, bro. I think they forgot that page or something. Do you think that SS4 will ever make a show up or have a Saiyan transformation without God Ki? Maybe Broly. Broly's the one that can do that. I think that's my guess.
Giving Super Saiyan 4 to incorporating it somehow into Broly because he has the base form of Ozaru form. That would be the best option to give it to.
People are still talking about Goku and Beerus, bro.
Oh, god damn it.
Like, all right, I know more about Goku and Beerus. All right, we'll talk. Listen, we'll talk about that in a separate video if you want. If y'all want me to do a separate video about Goku versus Beerus, I will do that. Not a problem. I have to get super chats though, because I will analyze it more and give you my thoughts along with other people as well. Jamal Breezy says, I hope after we get the Sadala arc, we get another threatening arc, and then that time skip so we can all be guessing what's going to happen next. Well, I hope it happens after the end of Z so that we can actually get something that's dramatic. You know what I mean? Alistair Alexander says, what's your favorite part of your Dragon Ball collection? Probably the series itself. I can't think of anything specific. Well, I have the Kanzenban, so I guess it would be that. Do you have something like a Dragon Ball? Go ahead.
I have the original Ocean Dub like Dragon Box. That would be my prized part of my collection. Like the Ocean Dub. I can't remember the exact name, but it's the Ocean Dub release that came out like 10 years ago.
Yeah, I have that too. Well, the one you're talking about is like 15 years ago, but yeah. Also, people are in the chat. Listen, I will do a video about Goku versus Beerus, all right? I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a video. I don't know if it'll be this month or next month. Listen, let me wait. I think y'all do me a favor. Wait until next month's chapter, because I want to see what happens with MUI Goku and Moro in the next chapter. And then I'll do a video after that about can Goku beat Beerus now. The video will basically be can Goku now in the Moro arc with his power-ups defeat Beerus. That's what the video will be. So I am going to do it. Don't worry, I will do it. You guys inspired me to make content today, and I really appreciate it. I really appreciate the discussions in the chat room about Goku versus Beerus. I love y'all for that, and I will be doing a video on that. I'm going to see if I can get Seth, Chuck, or MJ on that, and we'll have a real good discussion about Goku versus Jiren. Goku versus Beerus. Goku versus Beerus. Joshua, you're farting loud. Turn the volume down. I think my ass is just on fire today, but no more farts, because my butt is like calmed down now. Jonathan Ortiz, do you think Goku got serious at the end? Because in the next chapter, Goku was talking to Jocko. Moro's hand finally reattached itself and began absorbing energy. I think it's going to happen, yeah. Fake Death Pole says, do you think that Goku asking Jocko if Moro has a death penalty and Jocko saying yes means that Goku doesn't want to kill Moro? Since he said right after that he ain't got patrol. Yeah, I said that in my review. Please watch my review for Dragon Ball Super Chapter 64. I go into detail about my thoughts on that. Like, I go into, like, explicit detail there. Yes, it was a free video idea by Tusai. John Ismerlian says, sorry off topic, as a chef who specializes in Latin food. Ooh, that's good. What are your thoughts on restaurants that sell cubanos that don't have puerco de mojo? Respect and follow since the early days. Well, it's not a real Cuban. The thing about Cuban sandwiches is that everybody will sell different kinds of Cubans, and some of them are really, really good. Like, to me, what makes a good Cuban sandwich, in my opinion, is bread. The bread has to be toasted exactly the right way, and it has to have a right level of mayo and the right level and good like ham and good cheese. Like the pico de the puerco de mojo is good, and that actually can help a lot with the sandwich. Because I've had some really good puerco de mojo, and I've had some really not so good puerco de mojo. In fact, Wawa's used to have a Cuban sandwich, and it was the most disgusting. Bro, when you got a Cuban sandwich made by white people in a gas station, dog, don't trust it. Don't trust it. Dude, the Wawa's...
I'm sorry, made by white people in a gas station.
Bro, the Wawa's Cuban sandwich is bad, dude. But I'm just saying, like that's what makes a good Cuban. But I think puerco de mojo is necessary, but you can't put too much on there. But you're a chef, so I mean, you know better than me. I mean, you're the expert. Bahamut says, no new transformations, please. I agree with you, Bahamut. Thanks for helping me out against the weapons in Final Fantasy. Deshaun Turner says, would love an arc where Vegeta fights and trains Kaba from Universe 6 and Goku rides with Kale and Caulifla. Yeah, that's Sadala. Thank you, Seawood. Cat Walker. We got a lot of super chats, guys. We're going to get through them here. Cat Walker says, I feel like Goku saying he's going to fight Moro as an Earthling, and the end he's going to power down and finish it in his base form. I didn't think about that. What do you think about that? I don't think that he's going to do that, but what do you think?
I don't really think Goku would do that because Moro is just too big a risk for it.
Are you drinking, by the way?
No, I just have an Australian accent.
Okay, well that means you're drinking then, bro. All right, I've heard about y'all. All right, I have Tari in the call right now. Tari, Tari, I can't hear you. You fail. I brought Tari in to freaking talk, but that's 3 people in a row that I guess they're not paying attention. They didn't test their mics. I have no idea. Okay, Dragon Ball 7734 writes, if Goku and Broly fought in lava, why is Moro getting burned by lava? Do you think it's because his Kai is low, his Ki is low? I guess you mean Ki. That could be a possibility, yeah. Goku and Broly had invisible barriers around themselves and they were fighting in the lava so it wouldn't burn them. And no, I'm not high or drunk. Like, stop with the bullshit. Sherry, I'm not high or drunk. Like, that's not what's going on here. I hate when people assume that. I'm not. I don't know how. Like, I don't really understand how. Because I'm talking about Cuban sandwiches. Like, that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm high. Thank you, Austin Bayless. Thank you, Ryan DBZ. We have another super chat here. But it's not showing up on the screen like always. Hold on a minute. Is my audio okay right now? Like, is there any audio problems?
No, you sound fine. I don't know about the stream though.
I'm trying to see again. I can't see the bottom. I cannot even see the bottom super chat because it's off the screen because this stupid system always does not let me answer the last question because it's off the screen.
The one at the bottom says, "What do you think the Grand Priest will do?"
About what?
I think he's referring to Beerus.
I mean, he already got rid of him. I don't understand what. That's it. He disappeared. Is the question more so if he's gonna bring him back? Like I don't know. What do you think? I mean, I don't know how to answer that question.
Well, I don't think he would because I don't think he just reversed a thing that's like a universal punishment
rule. Yeah. But I mean, here's the question. Here's the real question. Did the Grand Priest make that rule? Is that a rule that the Grand Priest came up with so that angels won't get involved in mortal matters? Because I think it makes more sense that he be the one to come up with it as opposed to like Omni King, who wouldn't really care.
Like, he could be the one who came up with it, but the Omni King could be like the person who enforces it.
Yeah, but when he disappeared, right? We don't really know for certain if it was the Omni King that warped him. It could have just been like something that just happens. Yeah.
To angels that break the universal law.
It would, because the reason why I'm saying that's because we didn't see the Omni King. Like, if they had cut to the Omni King pushing the button, I don't know, man. I feel like that's like a function of the angels. You know what I mean? It's a difficult question, honestly.
It could be either, really.
Xavier Williams asked me in the chat, how do you think Dragon Ball Super will continue after the end of Z? Better, because then we'll have drama. I think. And Oob will be involved.
You won't have the end of Z hanging over your head going, it's all gonna be fine.
I know, man. I know. I said I made a whole video about it. I made a whole video last week about it. Dragon Ball Super and the end of Z, or in the 20-year time skip when we talked about that. And it was just, yeah.
Get to the end of Z already. Oh wait, then I'll have to age Goten and Trunks.
Right. Stuffed Artwork says, I've been a fan for a bit. I want to start my own anime discussions because of your vids that inspired me. Well, thank you for that, and I wish you luck on that. Just have fun. The important thing is to have fun. Have a good time, like we're doing in here. Do you think we'll ever see the evildoer that killed Jiren's parents? I'm going to do a video about that, actually. I think we will, maybe, but it's not that important. It's more so about Jiren's backstory. Wait, I got something special coming for the chat. Merry Christmas. There you go, bro. Special for the chat, bro.
We need a fart counter.
You said we need a fart counter. We're at like 5 now. But that was a big one, so that one counts as 2. So I'm going to just say we're at 7. All right, Chris Benuelo says, do you think the Grand Priest will take away their God Key and maybe memories of all the gods tying with the end of Z? Maybe. You're talking about retconning all of Super. They could do that. It'll piss off a lot of people. And I don't think they would, only because I think
I don't.
people are too invested, bro, in Super.
I don't think Toei would try to risk pissing off the fan base that much.
I think what they would do. I think the end of Z Goku might already have all those God forms and UI, but he was just not using them, you know, because we don't really know how strong they are at the end of Z. We have no idea. We don't know. So I don't know. RTB Fit says greetings from Okinawa, Japan. Oh, I love my Japanese subscribers because they know their shit. Moro, you didn't get polluted by the disgusting English dub back in the day. That ruined the show for a lot of people, even though they love it. Moro is too dangerous to keep alive, and I think Goku will not seal the deal in killing him, and Vegeta will have to step in. Take care, brother. Your content is the best. I agree. I think Vegeta will be the one to actually kill him, and I think that would definitely get the Vegeta fans happy, especially if he does it very ruthlessly. I don't see why not. So, anyways, I'm gonna bring in Ace, bro. Is there anything else you want to say before we wrap it up here with you, Zio?
Not really, except for I think the Moro Arc is probably the best arc of the Super manga so far.
Of the manga, I would agree. I hope the anime version is better. So thank you again, brother. I'm gonna put you back in there. Could Goku Super Saiyan Kaioken beat Cell? Doing a video about that next month. Ace, you're live.
Again, it's not a lot of money though.
Ace, you're live, bro.
Oh, hello.
Yes, you're live.
Howdy.
Right now on the Geekdom101 stream. So before we get to Ace, just wanted to remind everybody that proceeds of this stream will be going to the Children's Tumor Foundation. The link should be, hopefully the mods will post the link for y'all right now. It's going to be at tiltify.com/children's-tumor-foundation, trying to help out kids that were either born with tumors or got them at a young age and help them get through life, because life can be very hard if you have a tumor, obviously. It could be in life or death. So, you can donate to their fundraiser to help out children that have
that would
tumors.
be awesome. Please do.
Yes, please do. Yes, definitely. All right, brother. So what do you think about chapter 64?
Awesome.
Okay. I mean, Goku was awesome, I think. I think the art was amazing. The art was my favorite part.
The art was amazing. I was listening to a couple of the guys you talked to just a second ago or previously, and I'm thinking like some of them too. I don't believe Goku's going to finish off Moro.
Right.
It's going to be a very bad thing that he doesn't, but that is the Goku we know and love and hate or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
I would like to see, and I'm not a Vegeta fanboy, but I would like to see Vegeta get a win. And I've said this before. How that's gonna happen, I cannot even.
You mean you want to see him kill Moro? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, he might still do that.
I don't know how that will happen. As I've said before, I've not really have been paying attention to the manga. I've been actually catching up with your videos to catch up with it because, busy running my own channel and whatnot. Anyway, that's beside the point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
I've been watching Dragon Balls probably as long as you have, like we've said before. And
you sure about that? I started 94.
Yeah, I was 14 years old. That's 94.
Yeah, but it wasn't even available in this country in 94.
I know. You had to get it from Japan.
Where'd you first see it at?
VHS.
Where'd you first see it? Like, I'm just curious.
Saw it from a guy named, that guy.
That guy, yeah. that was a lot less than 5 seconds.
Okay, all right.
All right, no. So where'd you first see it at? I'm actually curious. You never told me that story.
I was in high school, and one of my buddies was a guy from Japan. He had the magazine. Yeah, he had the Jump magazine, and had Goku standing there. And I was like, "That looks cool. What is that?" He goes, "I'll bring you a VHS tomorrow."
So he let you borrow one of the episodes?
Yeah, I don't remember what episode it was because it was 94.
That would have been 94 in Japan. Would have been during the Cell Saga, so that's.
I believe that's what it was. He had just made the ring, and I think Goku showed up to see what he was about, before the fight actually started.
Yeah. So that means that he may have taped it like when it first aired. That's what it sounds like
Yeah.
to me. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
And I watched that and I was like, this is freaking awesome. I like it.
Yeah.
I've been a fan since.
You got lucky, bro, that you had a Japanese friend that could do that. Like that's pretty rare. Like, I mean, there was a couple of Spanish friends I had that had some rare stuff when I was in high school, but there was nobody that was actually from Japan. I wish I had known somebody from Japan back then.
Well, the only reason I knew he was from Japan is because when I saw him looking at the magazine, he was like, "Oh yeah, I come from Japan." I was like, "Oh really? I thought you lived here the whole time."
So he wasn't Japanese. He was like, he had like a white guy look.
When he didn't look like a Japanese person per se.
All right, fair enough. So okay, anyways, back to the thing you were saying. You've watched Dragon Ball as long as me, and
I like what's going on right now. I've heard you talk about how Whis and Beerus being there kind of defeats the purpose, and I agree with that too. There's not a lot of urgency for Goku to do anything with them there, because it's like that would be like you having an older brother and you go talk shit to somebody and get your ass kicked, but then your big brother comes back and takes care of it.
I've been saying that for I don't know how long. That's exactly the problem. It takes away drama. Yeah,
so Beerus and Whis, in my opinion, are gonna need to disappear for a while to make Super or Dragon Ball relevant again, for the sheer fact.
Where are they gonna go?
Well, just go back to Beerus' planet. You know, just
go back to sleep.
Yeah, not asleep. Just stay out of things for a little while.
I mean, they love the food on Earth, so there would have to be a storyline reason for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, some like Bulma makes something and sends it with them when they go train at the planet, and they tell them, stay here for this or something. You know what I mean, right?
Somebody in the chat that you sound like for Neverworld. No, he doesn't.
No, not at all.
He does not. Okay, let's get to these super chats, bro. All right. Give me a second here. All right. Rageball14 says, so since the Daikaioshin has latent God Ki inside of Mr. Buu, would Oob, as the reincarnation of Kid Buu, hang on, the words are off the page, be capable of learning God Ki or Kai abilities? Well, remember, anybody can learn God Ki. You just have to go train to learn it. Mm-hmm. Anybody can do it. Because Goku and Vegeta had no knowledge of this until they trained with Whis, or until they did the ritual, depending on which we're talking about. So, yes, I think that Kid Buu's potential, based on what they revealed in this arc, because this is a retcon, this is retroactive continuity of what we originally got in Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball the manga, because originally the idea was that Kid Buu was reincarnated as Oob, and that the reason why Goku wanted to face off against Oob is because, and train him, is because of how strong Kid Buu was. And so he wanted to kind of, cultivate a new fighter to challenge him and to, push him. And Kid Buu had done that. Majin Buu had done that for Goku. But if we factor in the Dragon Ball Super story that happened during the 10-year time skip, Goku has now faced off against characters that are way beyond Buu, including Beerus, including resurrected Frieza, Golden Frieza, including Goku Black, including Jiren and all his Pride Troopers and Broly. So the idea of Oob being this like shiny Pokemon that's going to help Goku get stronger is not really that important anymore. However, the situation now is that now that they retconned it so that there was God Ki inside of Buu, like latent God Ki, that's going to make it so that Kid Buu, or Oob in this case, is actually more powerful than we thought. So, yeah, I think that's interesting. TT Man says, this guy in the chat says, y'all drop too many Moro videos this week. Brother, when Explorers come on, I do videos, dog. Yeah. I've been doing this for 5 years. TT Man says, Moro set up Goku to steal Mastered UI after he completed the technique he couldn't form from the gods, so he needed to be from mortal, then Beerus versus Moro. Okay, so he thinks, I think, if I read that right, he thinks that Moro is purposely setting up Goku to do Mastered UI. The problem is that that's wrong, because Moro himself in the chapter says, what is that form? I've never seen that before. So he has no idea what Mastered UI is, bro. So that's not what's happening.
What do you think Goku's gonna do?
I think Goku's gonna. I have no idea at this point. I think Goku's gonna take too long to finish off Moro, and then Moro's other hand's gonna come out, and I think Moro's other hand's gonna absorb Beerus' power behind his back. Then again, Beerus is a god, so that may not work. So it could be possible that he uses the hand to reattach it, and he gets his abilities back. Not so much like power, but just his abilities, and then him and Goku have another fight where this time Moro has all of his abilities, and it becomes like a much bigger main event. But I do think there is a strong possibility that Vegeta will be the one to finish off Moro. I could be wrong on that, but I think that's a strong possibility. And like Senior Butt said in the chat, Moro still got his magic. So
yeah, it's kind of weird how our characters here, Goku and Vegeta, have this presence of ki, but can't deal with magic. It kind of seems like Superman in a way, because he doesn't really deal well with magic or kryptonite.
Right. Well, I just want to say LSSJ Sin Shenron in the chat said, but even if he takes Beerus' power, his stone in his head still shattered. Correct. That's why he cannot maintain it. I think he'll try to get a quick kill, but I don't know. Also, Majin Buu could come back as well. We're still waiting on that. This is not over.
Is Buu there?
He's not there.
He's not there. So what if? And this is just out of left field here. I was just thinking about it. What if Buu shows up to the fight and has to, fuse with somebody or something?
You mean what I said 2 months ago?
Yeah.
Okay, I said 2 months ago. John Ismirlian says, last one, I would love to know Vados' reaction to Beerus vanishing since she's his and Whis' older sister. Is she really older, though? Did they say she was older than Whis? I thought they were the same age.
I don't know if they ever said any ages, my friend.
Yeah, I don't remember that either. I think he's definitely... I don't know. She probably... I don't know if they even care. How much do you consider YouTube SEO for your videos? A lot, which is why I get paid so well, because I know SEO. And if you know SEO, it helps you get good ads.
I might need you to teach me that one day.
I have already. Zio Return says, thanks for having me on, bro. Thank you. All right, so... Why does Geekdom have an attitude? How do I have an attitude?
He doesn't have an attitude.
Yeah, where's the attitude?
This is how Danny is all the time, y'all. Danny's a good guy. He just he doesn't take bullshit.
But I just don't understand where that's coming from. How have I had an attitude at all today?
And I'm not for Neverworld. For Neverworld wishes he was me.
No, come on, don't say that. But I mean, honestly though, I know you're kidding, but I don't understand what the attitude. Geekdom treating his guests like they're dumb. How am I treating you like? Have I treated you like you're dumb, bro?
No, because I am dumb though. But no, I'm just playing. No, you have not. You have not treated me like I was dumb.
Hey, Edge of the Galaxy. I had the guy on literally just say that he's not being treated as being dumb. So maybe you should fucking stop being a little snowflake and chill the fuck out. And Edgar, you're banned. I'm not putting up with negativity in the chat, dude. This is a positive stream.
And I was joking about the For Never World comment, y'all. Everybody chill out.
This is a positive stream. I'm not accepting negativity anymore. Forget it. Like, take that somewhere else, bro. There's 10,000 YouTube channels. Take the negativity away from me. I don't want it. Empire Soldier writes, I think they will banish God and mortal connection due to the involvement or Beerus. That's the only way to get rid of Beerus and Whis from being around as much.
There you go.
I actually agree with Empire Soldier. I think if the Grand Priest... Okay, hold on. Let me address this. Yeah, the theory I had 2 months ago, I said 2 months ago. Yeah, I said that to Ace because Ace knows about it, bro.
We're friends, y'all. Like, y'all don't understand. He can give me that attitude because we're friends.
Amen.
I understand he's fucking with me.
Amen.
Okay? So, if he comes at me kind of assholish, I'll come right back at him assholish.
He has, he has in the past, trust me.
We were friends. So,
everybody,
y'all chill out.
You called me a fat virgin at least 10 times this week. Okay, that didn't really happen.
Did I?
No, that really didn't happen. No. But,
You're not a fat virgin though.
No, I'm not. Just fat. But the thing is that, but what makes me laugh,
two of us, homie.
what I can't stand about people on the internet, bro, is when we're sitting here having rapport. Like when I say I made the video 2 months ago, it wasn't me saying like, "Oh, I'm smarter than you." It's me reminding you that I addressed it, and you're just agreeing with the theory. That's it.
It was the way you said it. It was the way.
I said it very.
It kind of sounded assholish.
Well, yeah, but I said it fast because I was reading a question. It wasn't that I was trying to purposely be a dick. But what makes me laugh is these fucking guys are snowflakes, and they're like, "Oh, you're being an asshole." How? Like. Have I in any way insulted you, bro? Have I called you a dumbass? Have I? No. And sometimes I would.
Before, yes.
Yeah, in the past, but I mean, like,
hey, no.
It's none of their fucking business, bro. Like, I can't stand when I'm talking to a friend of mine, like on Twitter.
Look, this man has came into my DMs when I've been saying shit on Twitter, and been like, "Yo, shut your fucking mouth up."
No, not like that.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have. Because it was something I didn't know my ass from a hole in the ground in.
Oh, you mean when you said those? Yeah, you didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, and then you were like, "Shut the fuck up," and then we talked, and you told me what was going on. So
it's just funny how some of these guys. I mean, most of my chat is cool, but these guys are over here telling me not to be mean to you. Like, dude, butt the fuck out, bro. Like, seriously. Yeah. Somebody's asking what happened to Oppai Senpai. Oppai Senpai's computer broke, guys. I don't know if you know that.
Oh, shit.
He's building a new one now. I don't know if it's actually done, but he is building a new PC. So,
dude, they were yelling for Oppai earlier. They were like, "Hey, get Oppai on here."
Yes, exactly. And no, I'm not pissed off. People... Yeah. I'm not even close to being mad, bro. Like, people need to... Y'all are such snowflakes sometimes, dude. Like, don't fart. Don't be mean to your guests. I'm gonna go get my nails done. Like, stop with the pussy shit, bro. Like, we're having a good time in here. Fucking fascist PC patrol, bro. Don't be mean to your guests, man.
I hate stopping the cap.
It's annoying, bro. We're having a good time, bro. I'm having a good time here. I'm not even remotely even mad, bro. I'm chill. Like I'm having a great time.
Look, I have seen Danny mad, and I have heard Danny mad. This is not mad Danny.
Not even remotely. I'm not. There's nothing to be mad about, bro.
This is, hey, I'm fucking with you. Have fun. Let's have fun.
Yes, thank you, Enrique. Yeah. So, anyways, let's talk about the manga chapter. So, okay. Okay. So, let me ask you a question. What do you think is gonna happen involving Gohan, Piccolo? Like, are they even gonna do anything? Krillin, are they even gonna get involved anymore? I feel like their purpose is over. But what else could they possibly do?
You know my feelings on that.
No, I don't. That's why I'm asking you.
You don't? I thought I've always told you. Okay, well.
Well, I mean now. I'm talking about now in the current state with Moro. Like now in the next chapter.
I don't know if they can be relevant anymore. I mean, you've got Gohan with oh God, what's his final form called?
Gohan?
Yeah.
Ultimate Gohan.
Ultimate Gohan. You know, he's got that back now, kind of. The only way they'd be able to help in this is if they got more powerful. Because I think maybe, I don't know, Danny. I don't know. Gohan, I mean, if the things in Moro's hands are broke and the thing on his head is broke and he's not as powerful as he was, Gohan could probably kill him right now. Hey,
Ben, real quick. Ben, that Patrick Christensen was being sarcastic. You didn't have to hide his thing, bro. Like, take it easy with the trigger finger, bro. I'm sorry. So you were saying about Gohan. So you think... Okay, repeat what you said about Gohan. I was reading the chat.
I said with him being Ultimate Gohan right now, with the things on Moro's hands broke and the thing on his head broke and he's not at full power, Gohan could probably kill him now. I don't know if Piccolo could.
Well, maybe Gohan could. I don't know, man, because Moro is pretty beat up. That much I will say. He could reattach his arm and then just use his Namekian healing. I mean, we could see that. Antoine, I am not angry. I'm not from Jersey either, but I'm also not angry. So
I'm from Texas.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't. Do I really sound like I'm angry? Because I'm trying not to. Because I'm not angry at
No,
all.
well,
I said at the
sometimes
beginning of the
when you
stream, I said I'm having a great weekend.
Well, sometimes when you speak, you kind of sound angry, but you're not. It's just the way you speak.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, like the
Well,
you mean
I
the
don't
two
mean
thing,
to. I don't mean to
like the
sound
whole
angry.
thing. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like the whole you mean the thing 2 months ago. You know that sounded mean. I knew it wasn't mean because I know you. You know.
I did not mean for that to sound mean at all.
No, it didn't sound mean to me at all. I just think we've you know. Bring on the Hank Williams songs. Oh my God.
Yes, bring on the Hank Williams songs. You promised you were going to sing a little Hank Williams here. There's a
Do I have
tear
to?
in my. Well, you don't have to. You ain't got to do anything you want to do, bro. But I will say
Preacher man
this.
says it's the end of time, and the Mississippi River she's a going dry.
I like that song.
That's all I got.
Oh man, I like that
Man, I
song.
can't do no more than that.
That's the Cats in the Cradle and the Silver Spoon. That's that song,
No,
right?
that's Country Boy Can't Survive. Country
it?
Boy Can't Survive.
That was Hank Williams?
Yeah.
Oh, I never knew it was him. I know he did
Yeah.
because that was Matt Hughes' UFC
I had a
entrance
good
theme.
friend in New York City. Never call me by my name, just Hillbilly.
Yeah, I remember that now. Okay.
He
Bro,
used to send me pictures of the Broadway lights, and I send him some homemade wine.
why don't you sing more country on your channel, bro?
I don't know, dude. What's up, Mega Man fan? Dallas, Texas here too.
Yes, I love Texas. All right, Legion says, screw all snowflakes in chat. Keep being you, Geekdom. Never change who you are to meet someone else's standards. Well, I'm not. That's exactly my point. Like, people gotta stop with the farts. Like, chill out, man. We're having a good. I'm having a good fucking time, bro. I am having a great time right now.
Well, that's why you brought me in here. I am the joke guy. I am the guy.
The joke guy?
Yeah, I am the guy. I am the guy that everybody that jokes with, makes jokes of, and has
well, that's
fun
how
with.
everybody should be, right?
That's me. Yeah. Well, it's not like that nowadays. You know that.
I know it's not like that. All right, let me get another super chat in here. Thomas Jeffers, not Thomas Jefferson. Thomas Jeffers says, I live in Miami, and Cubans will yell at each other like they're fighting, but be laughing the whole time. Yes, that is true. So, yeah, I am Cuban, and Cubans can be very, very loud and boisterous, especially the women. Thank you, Kaput, for your donation. What were you gonna say? Ace?
Well, I was just agreeing.
You said that somebody said this guy on the call is Geekdom's puppy. I don't think that's the case, but that's kind of a cute thing to say. Okay, what I was going to ask you
I mean, whatever.
You've been around Mexicans because you live in Texas, but
yes, I have.
How much experience do you have with Cuban women?
I have no experience with Cuban women.
What about Puerto Rican?
Not that I know of.
That's fine. I was only asking because, Cuban women can be very good, but they can also be very angry. You know what I mean?
Well, see, one of my girlfriends that I had when I was going to college.
One of my girlfriends, bro.
Was a Mexican girl, and she was a fiery spirit.
They definitely are. Real quick, I want to say before you go on with your story, Victor is in the chat. Victor Perez, Victor, say something, man. For those who don't, well, I'll talk about it, but I don't know if he wants me to talk about it. But Victor has come down with COVID, and Ben, let me know if Victor's around, bro. Victor has come down with COVID, and he was feeling pretty sick. And I don't know if he's still in the chat, but I wanted to wish him well live here on the stream. He actually was was in the hospital with a ventilator and everything. I just don't know if he's around like right now, but he was earlier. So Ben, if Victor, if you can get a hold of Victor and let him know that we gave him a shout out, because I saw him, but I don't know if he's still there. So, anyways, let me keep going here. Somebody sent me a super chat. Sorry about that. I just wanted to
let's do the super chats. Don't worry about my story.
We've only got one more. Ken D says, can Moro still use all of his stolen abilities? The crystals are broken. F snowflakes. Moro, the answer is probably not. But if he gets that hand back, there's a crystal in that hand that might have some abilities. So that could be it, you know. That could be what happens. Do you think the next arc will be about Broly? At least have him make a cameo or something. People really want Broly back. Do you? That's not super chat. That's somebody. That's the Zeppel.
Can I answer that?
I was gonna ask you what you think about Broly. Yeah, coming back. I think he will come back eventually, but I don't know if it's gonna be the next arc.
I agree with you saying that he's gonna come back eventually. Personally, I love the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie.
Everybody loves it. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people.
I thought it was amazing. The visuals, the way. The only thing I didn't like was the collar around Broly's neck and his dad basically forcing him to have Stockholm syndrome.
Right.
I didn't like that at all. I thought that was kind of a, pardon my language, but a pussy way to handle that.
Okay.
It could have been done better, maybe.
Well, I mean, it was just the whole. It was his own fear. You know, I mean, it made sense to me. I mean, it was kind of like a throwback to what happened in the original Broly movie, except here, Paragus was like not entirely evil. He was wrong, but he wasn't as evil as the original Paragus.
Yeah, and see, I did like that this Paragus better than the old Paragus because he wasn't as evil. But to me, dude, I don't like doing things to people like that. You know, that's
why you get heat on him. You know what I mean? Like, I agree with you. You should not put a collar on a human being, but you know, it was done for.
I mean,
heat.
that's basically slavery.
Right. But that's why they did it, because Paragus is a dick. You know, and that led to like Chilai like having sympathy for him.
Yeah, like I would love. And I think you said it earlier in the stream. You and it might have been Symboid we're talking about it. Either maybe not next arc or the arc after that. Have them go to Sadala and bring Broly with them, and then maybe they learn. You know, Vegeta learns how to be more of a princely or a kingly Saiyan from the Universe 16.
From the king.
Saiyan.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
And then,
but who's he gonna rule over, bro? He's just
and that's the thing. He really and that's what I'm saying. What I was trying to say is, you know, right now I'm the prince of all Saiyans. Well, okay, good, but who you ruling over, bro? Trunks and Bulma and Bra?
Well, yeah. I mean, he doesn't care. He doesn't really care about being the prince.
And see,
anymore.
I think he's gotten to where now he doesn't care about being the prince anymore.
He doesn't. And I always see at least once a month some Dragon Ball fan always asking, why don't they bring back Planet Vegeta? Like, why would they do that? Like, Vegeta doesn't care. Goku sure as fuck doesn't care about the Saiyans. Vegeta does not care, and most of them were dicks. Like, I don't really understand this idea that fans have of them. Now, if you want to see, like, a villain bring back Planet Vegeta and then do that, I mean, that could be interesting. But I feel like the good guys, not just Goku, Vegeta, but like Gohan, they have surpassed the Saiyans. Dude, the Saiyans were not that powerful compared to.
Refresh my memory if I'm wrong.
Compared to how people are now. Yeah.
Are the Saiyans in Universe 6 considered more peaceful than our Saiyans?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So they could have a thing. They could have a thing where like maybe there's a bad one in the ranks that pollutes all of them.
Yeah, and then Vegeta and Goku and Broly goes over there and teaches them how to be good again or something, or I don't know.
You know what I think? What they should teach them?
What? That's a dirty one.
And twins.
Danny, you gonna have these people.
No,
They're gonna be over.
What makes me it smells here, bro. See, they think they're suffering. I'm the one suffering.
I'm glad I'm not there.
I'm the one suffering, bro.
I'm so glad I'm not at your house right now because I can't imagine what the fuck that smells like.
It's bad, bro. I will say this. Critical Geek, you don't have to paste it that much, man. It's all good. Thank you for doing that for me, though. Hello from Greece, Mr. Fantastic Greek. How are you, sir? Vegeta does refer to himself as the Prince. If you watch the video I did called The Prince of All Saiyans, I explain why he calls himself the Prince of All Saiyans. And it has nothing to do with ruling over anybody. So, no, he didn't say Trump. He said Trunks, bro. I thought you said Trump. Trunks. Trump is not going to Universe 6, bro. Trunks might.
Trump isn't going anywhere.
Yeah, he might. Well, he's not going to Universe 6, but Geekdom got holes in his underwear now. That is possible.
Yes,
that may indeed be. That may be the truest. Listen,
I don't watch your laundry.
Here's the thing, dude. I don't really know what happened, if I'm being honest with you. I went out to eat yesterday for sushi, and it was really good. I had Long John Silver's also in the morning. Do you have Do you like Long John Silver's?
Hell no.
Really? I love it.
Hell no.
I thought you liked Long John.
No, that ain't fish, bro. You want a real fish place, you go to like fucking Red Lobster.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's a bunch of fish places. We used to have this fish place near my old house. It was run by these like Asian people. And it was called Blue Sea. It was so.
Dude, why do Asian people always cook so fucking fire?
Right, and dude, so they had like 8 different kinds of fish. They had grouper, basa, like salmon. You could pick whichever one you want. You could have it as a sandwich. You could have it as like a platter with hush puppies and fries. Dude, I used to go there at least once a week and get like a platter for freaking fish, and it's so good. It's so good.
You might want to kick me out and pull somebody else in.
Dreezy, well, you're the last one, bro. Didn't you say you want to be the last one?
Oh, okay.
Dreezy said, "Will Goku's scar be permanent?" I don't know.
Ooh.
I don't know. It looks cool though.
It does look dope though.
No, it does. It does look cool. I agree with that. Like I like the scar there, but it might be permanent. But we're not really going to see him with his shirt off again until the next big fight. Yeah, right. Because Goku with his shirt off means business. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, we'll see what happens.
Ball says goes from Long John's to Red Lobster LMO. We can go higher than that.
Well, he's right because there's a lot better fish places than Red Lobster. But Red Lobster is good, though. I think Red Lobster is underrated by some and overrated by others, dude. Because Endless Shrimp is coming up, and hopefully they'll have it this year. Hopefully COVID didn't ruin that.
Daddy, Mark Strike says, Geekdom wet-ass pussy farting. There's some farts in the house. There's some farts in this house. There's some farts in this house.
This guy writes, Wyatt Tally says, Geekdom dropping them spirit bombs in his pants. That's funny, bro. I'm sorry, but that's true. Hello, Michael Waters. Thomas Jefferson says, is it possible Moro could use the instant transmission after grabbing Vegeta and jump out of this as natural technique? Yeah, I mean, if he remembers it, if the crystal was not destroyed by Beerus, he could definitely, like, if he reattached his hand, that crystal has powers, he could definitely use it to get out, to escape. Also, Halo Beats, we're not going to be talking about Goku versus Beerus here. I'm going to do a separate video. So I got 2 videos coming out of this stream very soon. So
Goku takes his shirt off to bang Chi-Chi.
Right. By the way, Bashir, Red Robin does have really good burgers. I don't know about the best, but they're very, very good.
Red Robin is pretty good, but it's rather expensive in my mind.
No, this is Ben said, if you want real fish, eat my girl out, Danny. Okay, I don't think we're doing that today, but he's offered his girl to me several times, bro, this guy.
I mean, I mean, yeah.
Listen, guys.
This guy sounds like they took my job to South Park.
Yeah, you are a redneck, bro, and that's just the way it is.
I am a redneck, y'all, okay?
That's the way it is.
Y'all are going to get me saying y'all, my Texas accent. You're going to get this because I am a redneck. Sorry.
Edge of the Galaxy is not trying to start anything. Geekdom didn't know you knew this guy personally. I've been following your channel since before Super. Well, that's the thing you have to understand, Edge, man. I'm like this. This is how I am. Listen, let me explain something to you. Because I think people need to understand this about me.
Preach it.
I like to bust people's balls, all right? If that's a problem, if you're too sensitive for that, find the exit door. And I'm not kidding. I like to bust people's balls and enjoy life. And I'm going to tell you why. Because in my life, I've lost a lot of my loved ones. I've been through some shit. I've been through some shit. I lost my parents. I lost my brother. I lost my aunt. I don't have anybody right now. I have no family. My family's in another country. You got me, Ninja? Well, hold on. My family's in another country. So, life is too short to take seriously. life is too short to sit around and get offended at shit. Life is too short to sit around and... Because the next thing you know, you go to sleep, you wake up, you're 50 years old, and you regret life. Life is too short to sit around and be stuck up and be offended for other people or be on social media all day crying about how you hate The Last of Us. Like, life is too short for that, if you ask me, bro. I think there's nothing wrong with voicing your opinion on things at all, because we all do it. But I think that we need to stop taking ourselves so seriously, because at the end of the day, me, Ace, and everybody in the chat right now, you're a character. Life is a big play, and we're all characters in this play, and we have a role to play. And if you don't
know who it was, and if somebody once said, all the world's a stage, who's going to be there to watch you perform?
Everyone, bro. And I'm talking about everyone. Jose, Close Prophets, I'm reading the chat right now. VMAC, Master, Kakarot, Navy Duck, everyone's a character. And so, and basically, you just got to kind of live your life and just try the best to enjoy it and not be all like, ooh, the farts. Like, dude, farts are funny. If you don't think so, dude, my farts are like 2 seconds. Is 2 seconds enough for you to close out the stream? Well, if it is, goodbye. Like, we're trying to have fun here. That's all I'm saying. Like, we need to...
Hey, hold on. Somebody's knocking on my door.
Yeah, your dogs are barking, bro. Listen to this guy's dogs barking, dude. I might move this guy away and bring somebody else in, yo. He was supposed to be the last one. My bad on that. I didn't mean to open that. Hang on a sec. All right, I'm gonna bring in John G, bro. Oh, he'll be the last one. John G, man, you're the last one.
Hey, what's up, Geekdom?
All right, we're gonna close the stream out with you. So tell us what you think about the arc, and we'll go from there.
The arc. So far, it's a lot of what people have already said. It does seem like there's some repetitive things that we've already seen before in the arc. And the thing that got me in this particular chapter is where Goku is gonna seemingly let Moro
live,
possibly live, and it's like, why would he even do this? This is like a lesson he's already learned before
many times. I feel.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's to the point. It's like I don't feel like it's Goku. It's just bad writing at this point.
Well, we'll see what happens. I do think that there are a lot of things in this arc that are repetitive. I've said that before. And this whole, like, people were complaining about, like, Vegeta's character and how he went back to being Cell Saga Vegeta. I did not see it as such. However, if Goku makes the mistake of sparing Moro or letting him live, considering that Vegeta just made that mistake, to me, it's really, really stupid. Now, that being said, Goku's speed in Mastered UI is so fast that I think he can stop him from doing pretty much anything, but who really knows? Because instantaneous movement is instantaneous. I just feel like Beerus said, I have a bad feeling about this. I think he kind of knows that Goku might he might let him live. And I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. Like you said. Hello? John G. You fail. He was on, dude. He was on, bro. Anyways, we're going to close out the stream, folks. Thank you so much for your super chats. And thank you so much for your constant support. The next few months of my channel is going to be some of the best content I've ever put together. And I really, really, really hope you like it. Genuinely, because I've been working real hard. We got top editors. Coming up in November, we're going to have a video about the ending of GT Explained. We're going to be talking more about this arc because I'm going to be doing Beerus versus... I'm going to be doing a video about Beerus versus Moro. And I'm going to do Beerus versus MUI Goku now. But I'm going to wait till next month to see what happens. Because I want to see what happens with Goku before I make that video. And then I've got a video coming up called Can Goku Lift Thor's Hammer? That's going to be a good one. And I've got another video coming up called Super Saiyan God Explained Transformation Guide. Lots and lots of good stuff. I really hope you enjoy it. I think personally that I've been putting out the best videos of my career now as far as like editing and research and everything. So I think that it'll be a good time. And of course, we'll keep covering the manga and keep doing these streams. Thank you so much for being so understanding and so patient with me throughout the good and the bad times for the past 5 years. It means a lot to me. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, and I am working on becoming a better person, and I really appreciate y'all being there for me and understanding what this is about and understanding why I'm here, and keep supporting Dragon Ball content creators, not just me, but everyone. And for now, I will leave you with a goodbye, and please take care of yourself health-wise, because health is more important than money. And I leave you with one more thing. Oh, it didn't come out. Oh, I couldn't even give you the grand finish. Anyways, have a great one.